Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I already tried to freaking tell you guys this story a minute ago. Apparently that didn't work out. I did some side work for this real fucking pile of shit, man. He was a meth fucking head, dude. You know, a meth addict. I can't stand freaking people who do fucking meth. I think that's garbage. But so I did some side work for him. And this guy used to fucking rip me off all the fucking time, but I needed to work so bad, and he was paying me under the table. Hey, the dude was barely putting gas in my fucking truck, for crying out loud, man. You know, I really got fucking pissed about all that. But anyway, so he wants me to build a freaking chicken coop. Wants me to build his freaking chicken coop, you know, on his property, because all of a sudden he wants to raise motherfucking chickens. You know what I mean? He wants to raise chickens and like, you know, have like some fresh, you know, farm laid eggs or some bullshit. You know, I don't even fucking know. But anyway, so I'm building this chicken coop, and chicken coop. That's from foreman to chicken coop. How does that work? And I need a pneumatic stapler. So a fucking dude calls his buddy, and his buddy shows up on his Harley with a pneumatic stapler, right? And I'm a framer. I don't use pneumatic staplers. That's for fags. You know what I mean? I really don't give a fuck. But I needed it at that point in time. So anyway, his buddy's drunk, shows up on the fucking Harley, and you know, and lends me the freaking stapler. His buddy fucking leaves, and about 5 blocks down, he ends up fucking running into a freaking guardrail and killed him. And it was like the day after this pile of shit that I'm doing this chicken coop for. He tries to sell his buddy's truck off. The dude just freaking died. Just freaking died, man, the day before. Okay, this is, you know, gives you a little insight of what a pile of shit this guy really is. So anyway, life goes on, and at this point in time, I'm kind of like balancing, man. I'm trying to stay out of the joint at this time, right? Because I know I'm going back, but I'm doing what I can not to. You know what I mean? And so this guy and his old lady, I don't even understand them. Anyway, they're fighting all the freaking time, right? And so they're fighting all the fucking time. She fucking runs down his freaking gate, his fence, and everything. You know, it's personally, I would have ran the dude down myself. You know, but so he needs me to fix it. So I show up and I said, okay, dude, this is what I got to do. This is material I need. Fucking whoop all that bullshit. So I go to fix it, and I'm about fucking finished with it, and he decides that he's going to take a camping trip in his little trailer. He's going to hook up his truck into his little trailer that I fucking remodeled, and he's going to go fucking camping, and he's not going to fucking pay me until he gets back. And I told him, I said, look, bro, I need this fucking money right now, dude. I'm not even playing. And he's like, well, I can't give you the money right now. You'll have to wait till I get back. And I said, okay, you want to fucking do that? Okay, fine, fuck it. You know what I mean? And I'm about done with the whole project. He splits, whatever. I kicked in his fucking shed door, took his fucking compressor, loaded the motherfucker in the back of my truck, dude. Huge freaking compressor, dual fucking tank, dude. Freaking gas run, fucking DeWalt fucking, you know, compressor, man. They go for like, I don't know, about $1,200. I loaded up my fucking the truck by myself because, you know, I don't give a fuck. And I take it down to the pawn shop and I fucking pawned it, you know. And after that was the last time I dealt with that fucker at that point in time, right? So I go to work for this other dude that I know, which is a real fucking pile of shit too. I know a lot of fucking pile of shits, man. I go to work for this other guy, man, to start doing some fiber cement siding. You know, and he's paying me about $35 an hour. And so I'm doing that, and all of a sudden I'm getting these phone calls, right? And he's all, dude, I know you got my compressor, fucking whoop whoop all this, man. I fucking answer the phone. I said, bro, I ain't got fucking shit, fool. You know what I mean? Fuck you, dude. And all of a sudden I get a freaking phone call. And it's a detective. You know what I mean, dude? So I'm like, oh, fuck. No, dude, I'm already in trouble as it is. Shit. So I get a fucking phone call from a detective. And he's all returning my calls and shit, and I'm like, fuck, I ain't returning anybody's fucking calls at this point. Fuck you all, man, because I already know I'm going back to prison anyway. And finally, I said, look, man, I returned his call and I said, look, I'll come down and I'll fucking talk to you. So I go down there and I fucking talk to the guy, and he said, look, man. He said, look, Vince, we know you fucking took the shit, dude. We have the pawn fucking receipt right here, fool. I was like, oh. It was like, you suck, bro. I was like, yeah, I fucking took that shit. I said, that dude's a piece of shit, man. That dude owes me fucking money. And he did. He owed me a lot of fucking money. And they're all like, okay, look. He's like, man, I don't even give a fuck about that. Here's the thing. We know that he's a pile of shit. Okay, we know all about that. We know all about his drug history and all that kind of shit. And I said, okay, well, cool. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's not going to get me off. And he's all, man, don't even worry about it. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lock you up. But I guarantee you, you're going to be out tomorrow morning. And I said, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do, fool. You know what I mean? So he fucking locks me up, and he was a man of his word. I was out the following morning. And eventually, you know, I go to court over all this shit. I got busted for something else, too, because I'm always doing something stupid. You know what I mean? So I got busted for something else, and ended up in front of the fucking judge, man. And I'm headed back to prison, and I know it, you know. So I end up in front of the judge, and the judge, you know, he's got this charge to deal with, too. And he tells me, he's like, you're kind of a busy dude, right? And I said, I just don't fuck around, bro. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. And he's all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run this fucking concurrent with your other freaking charge. He's all, because what you did here is something that any one of us would have done and would have wanted to do. Unfortunately, it's against the law, and you can't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take the felony off, man. It's not going to be a burglary charge. Fucking whoop, whoop. I'm going to take the felony. I'm going to drop it down to a gross misdemeanor. I'm going to go ahead and run this shit right up against your other fucking shit. You will do no more time than your original sentence. And I was like, yeah, cool, bro. You know what I mean? So I freaking did another 2 years and got the fuck out. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that judge was cool. His name was Flanagan. He was a really cool fucking judge, man. Anyway, that's my fucking story. I'm sticking to it. 8 freaking minutes of a fucking story. Sorry, you people, man. If you stuck around, cool. If you didn't, sorry. Sorry I bored your freaking stupid ass. Anyway, alright. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace.